Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're fascinated by stories of daring prison breaks, incredible heists, and amazing feats of human ingenuity and determination, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into some of the most remarkable escapes that have captivated the world. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Let's get into it. 1. Alcatraz escape. In 1962, 3 inmates at Alcatraz prison in San Francisco Bay attempted to escape by swimming to freedom. Frank Morris, Clarence Anglin, and John Anglin disappeared during the escape, and their fate remains a mystery to this day. Here are 2 highlights during the escape from Alcatraz escape. The inmates' ingenious use of ventilation ducts. The 3 escapees, Clarence Anglin, John Anglin, and Frank Morris, used ventilation ducts to break out of the main prison building. They chiseled away the moisture-damaged concrete around an air vent leading to an unguarded 3-foot-wide utility corridor, using tools such as metal spoons and forks soldered with silver from a dime and an electric drill improvised from a stolen vacuum cleaner motor. The use of papier-mâché heads and fake beds. To avoid detection, the escapees created papier-mâché heads resembling their own likenesses and tucked them into their beds. This clever ruse allowed them to create a false trail, making it seem as though they were still in their cells while they made their escape. 2. Colditz Castle escape. During World War II, prisoners at Colditz Castle in Germany, considered escape-proof, managed to escape using ingenious methods, including digging tunnels and creating disguises. Here are 2 notable highlights during the escape from Colditz Castle. Construction of a 1/3 scale glider. In one attempt, prisoners built a 1/3 scale glider using wooden beams and fabric, which they launched from the castle's roof. Although the glider did not reach its intended destination, it was an impressive feat of ingenuity and creativity. Use of human catapults. Another escape attempt involved the construction of human catapults, where prisoners would be launched over the castle walls using a makeshift contraption. Although this method was not successful in escaping the castle, it showcases the prisoners' determination and resourcefulness in their attempts to escape. 3. Auschwitz escape. Here are 2 highlights during the escape from Auschwitz escape. In 1944, a group of prisoners at Auschwitz concentration camp, including Rudolf Warburg and Alfred Wetzler, escaped and made their way to Switzerland, where they revealed the atrocities committed by the Nazis. Siegfried Lederer's daring escape. On the night of April 5, 1944, Siegfried Lederer, a Czech Jew, escaped from Auschwitz concentration camp wearing an SSTV uniform provided by SS Rottenführer Victor Pestek. Pestek, a devout Catholic, had fallen in love with a Jewish prisoner, René Newman, and opposed the Holocaust. The 2 men traveled together to the Protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia to obtain false documents for Newman and her mother. Victor Pestek's betrayal and execution. Although Pestek helped Lederer escape, he was eventually discovered and executed in Mokoto prison in Warsaw on May 25, 1948. His motivations for helping Lederer were likely driven by his love for René Newman and his desire to save her life. 4. Dannemora prison break. In 2015, 2 inmates at Dannemora prison in New York, Richard Matt and David Sweat, escaped using power tools and a makeshift rope, leading to a massive manhunt. Here are 2 highlights during the escape from Dannemora prison. The tunneling process. Richard Matt and David Sweat spent months digging a tunnel through the walls of their cells, using tools smuggled in by a prison guard, Joyce Mitchell. They worked tirelessly, often for hours at a time, to create a hole large enough for them to escape. The tunnel was approximately 130 feet long and took them underneath the prison, eventually leading them to a manhole in the village. The use of Joyce Mitchell's assistance. Joyce Mitchell, a corrections officer at the prison, had a close relationship with Matt and Sweat, which allowed her to smuggle tools and other items to them. She would often escort them to and from their cells without frisking them, making it easy for them to conceal the tools they needed to escape. Mitchell's assistance was a crucial factor in the success of the escape, as it allowed the prisoners to bypass security measures and gain access to the tools they needed to break out. 5. The Great Escape. In 1944, Allied prisoners of war at Stalag Luft 3 in Germany, including Roger Bushell, James Cooper, and Reed Aitken, planned and executed a daring escape, with 76 prisoners making it out of the camp. Here are 2 highlights during the escape from the Great Escape. The Great Escape. The most notable highlight of the escape from Stalag Luft 3 was the Great Escape that took place on March 24 to 25, 1944. This daring escape was planned and executed by a group of Allied prisoners, led by squadron leader Roger Bushell, who tunneled their way out of the camp using a complex network of tunnels. Of the 76 prisoners who attempted to escape, 73 were recaptured, with 50 of them being executed by the Gestapo on the personal orders of Adolf Hitler. The tunnel construction. The construction of the tunnel was a remarkable feat in itself. The prisoners worked tirelessly for months, digging a 100-meter-long tunnel under the camp, using wooden beams and other materials to support the roof. The tunnel was cleverly designed to avoid detection, with a false wall and a hidden entrance. The prisoners even used a system of pulleys and ropes to remove the dirt and debris from the tunnel, making it possible to dig without arousing suspicion. 6. Hayward's Great Escape. Hayward's Great Escape is a popular escape room experience where participants must solve puzzles and challenges to escape a room within 60 minutes. 7. Skinwalker Ranch. In 2021, a team of scientists and experts explored Skinwalker Ranch, a mysterious property in Utah, searching for evidence of paranormal activity and unexplained phenomena. These are just a few examples of the many incredible escapes that have taken place throughout history. Each one is a testament to human ingenuity, determination, and the will to freedom.